What's up, people? It's your girl Adiola. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, my people. So much has happened while we were eating jollof rice for the new year. First of all, Buhari said that Nigerians should stop going abroad for medical treatment. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what? Let's come back. See trouble. Is the man okay? Mr. President, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sir. You're not well. Sure, all right. Are you okay? Has that thing moved from ear infection to medulla infection? Wait, what is it? Ooh, snap. You don't mean it. It was somebody that represented him at an event that said this. Lovato. And if someone is representing you, they are speaking on your behalf, though. I mean, did he know that Buhari spent almost half of his tenure on medical treatment abroad before making such a statement? Confused set of people. And speaking of confused people, the governor of Kano State, Alhaji Gaduje, was under fire throughout the holiday periods for trying to ban men and women from getting in the same keke napep, that is a tricycle. You know, I tried to understand the rationale behind that kind of thinking. You know, I'm a very open-minded person. But you know, I could not. If it's okay for the governor to sit next to a woman on the plane, why can't regular people sit with women on keke napep? Unless the law is just for the poor people who cannot afford to fly. Double standards. Hey, Mr. Governor, hypocrites. Huh? Who is this? My dear, why did you put this? Isn't this the daughter of the governor, Governor Gaduje? Father. But why do you have to put up her innocent face? As in, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Fatima Gaduje, Auntie Fati. You know, please forgive Koledowo. He's a very young boy. He doesn't know what he's doing. Let the lady live her life. What concerns her with her father's policies? Although it looks to me like they don't practice Sharia in their family. It looks like it is for the common people. I honestly think it's just for poor people. Kudos to Nigerians for rebuking that law, for attacking the governor on social media. Forget about religion. To me, they just want women to suffer in Kano. I mean, most of the drivers of tricycles are men, which means that women will not get picked up unless the driver is also a woman, which is not common. But you know, thanks to Nigerians who attacked them online, they reverted that law. Now, men and women can travel together in Kano. Amen, somebody. But you know, one local government in Jigawa State is yet to get the memo because they just banned men and women from meeting at night. I need 1 minute. You know, they said that this is because of the high rate of out of wedlock pregnancies. Sorry. I'm like, this is how you stop pregnancies? I'm done. The only thing that pains me is if you're caught going out with a woman at night, you will either spend 6 months in prison or pay a fine of 50,000 naira. That's about $140. So once again, I feel like this law doesn't apply to rich people because if you have your 50,000 naira, you can go out at night with anybody, any man, any woman. Instead of banning men and women from meeting at night, maybe they need to teach sex education. I don't know, or at least teach biology. Biology, you know. Also, you know, they need to have some kind of youth empowerment programs so that young people can have dreams, visions, goals, and things that will keep them busy while maintaining their freedom. They don't have to be censoring where they go at night. And speaking of freedom, the former governor of Ekiti State, that is my uncle, Fayose, who has been on trial facing charges for 6.9 billion naira fraud, he pleaded to go abroad for treatment recently. And according to his lawyer, Fayose is sick, really sick, like too sick for doctors in Nigeria to handle. But as soon as the judge granted him permission to go for treatment abroad, we saw pictures of Mr. Fayose in the Caribbean having a great time by the beach. I'm like, wait, what? Like, how did this happen? And then we saw him dancing salsa with a beautiful woman in the Caribbean. Okay, so that, I'm sorry, I mean, that doesn't look like a sick person to me. I don't know about you, but when people started circulating his pictures and videos online, Mr. Fayose cussed them out on Twitter. He said, when I was on their case, they were crying. Now that I'm on my own lane, enjoying my life, they are still crying and sucking. Expect more so you can cry more. I'm on medical checkup, not admission. I'm like, what? Celebrating New Year is my right. Haters can hug Transformer. Uncle Fayose, you finished them, all your haters. You told them to hug Transformer. Uncle Fayose, Esa, Eburu, go and hug transformer. Uncle Fayose. Haba. Yes, my father in the Lord, Bahami Fayose. I thought that you said you wanted to be a pastor someday. How can you, an anointed one, say that your haters should hug transformer? Haba. Also, you sort of lied in your tweet. Actually, you lied. It wasn't like sort of. You were not granted permission to travel for medical checkup. Haba. Your lawyer said that you were sick. Benny, you mean Nigerian doctors cannot do ordinary checkup? You're running here now. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. Oh, by the way, you guys move closer. Okay, so honestly, I don't know how I feel about the new governor of Kwara State demolishing the Saraki house. Seriously, Ile Arugo, Benny, along that GRA area. You know, I feel like the house could be converted into some kind of empowerment center for people where people can learn new skills or some kind of education, because it used to be the place where Saraki, the father, Olusola Saraki, would make amala for the Iyalojas, all the market women, after they've trekked for miles to get to his house, giving them 50 naira. That's about 14 cents. And then every Salah, Saraki would also give them Ankara and 50 naira. You know, when the son became the godfather in Kwara State, he continued with this tradition. Every year, there would be a stampede at this house that was demolished, and people would die. Sometimes 15 people, 12 people would die in one day. And neither Saraki nor his father was ever arrested for the yearly stampede that leads to death of so many people at this residence. However, I want to know what you guys think about demolishing the place, because, you know, I feel like the reason people had to be begging for 50 naira or going to collect 50 naira was because they refused to develop Kwara State or empower people. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Was it good that they demolished that place or not? In any case, let me know what you think about Saraki's house that was demolished. You guys not don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So moving on to the Gambia, my Gambia. Can you guys believe that Mr. President has formed a new party? Hey. The Independent Electoral Commission in the Gambia announced this on January 1st.
Gambian President Adama Barrow on Tuesday in the capital Banjul launched his own political party. The moves frees him from the coalition that helped him win the presidency 3 years ago, with the Independent Electoral Commission making him the leader.
So, for you guys to understand what's happening, the president's original party, you know, the members have been saying that he needs to step down after 3 years, like he promised before he became president. So, he did not. He didn't step down, and people have been protesting about that. Clearly, the man wants to spend 5 years, which is the actual length of one term in the Gambia. But now that he pulled out of his original party to form another party, making himself the party leader for this new party, father, Gambians are saying that the man is positioning himself and preparing to run for another term, because, you know, the presidential elections would hold again next year, 2021, which means that this man wants to be president for 10 years instead of the 3 years that he promised earlier. But, you know, I don't know what's happening. I want to hear from Gambians. And even if you're not from the Gambia, do you think that he's trying to position himself to do 2 terms, or you think he just feels like the Gambia needs a new party? You know, the new party is called National People's Party. So let me know in the comment section below. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Uganda. Did you guys hear that they deported Yvonne Chaka Chaka? How? Like, how? Hold on. As in Yvonne, the princess of Africa? That kind of person, Uganda. Anyway, Yvonne was invited to perform at a New Year celebration on the 31st of December in Uganda. Rumor has it that Yvonne was deported because she publicly and vocally supports opposition leader Bobby Wine.
We love you. It's time for young people to take over. We look up to you. I look up to you. You are my hero. We've got our hope in you.
In any case, the Ugandan security said that they deported her because she didn't have the right visa to perform in Uganda.
The foreign musician had initially been granted an ordinary visa as a visitor to Uganda, which was cancelled by immigration officials after it was realized that she had come as a performing artist. As a result, she was advised, together with her promoters, to get the right working visa that could have enabled her perform in any musical performance.
Really, she arrived on the 30th. And people were welcoming her. She's been to places in Uganda. So it took you the next day to now realize that she didn't have the right visa. Ah, liars.
There were just too many things that I could not understand or explain. If somebody had explained to me, I really would have understood. But not deported, not arrested, not captured. Everything is fine. Everything is in order. I know my country is worried. My people are worried. My husband's worried. Everybody is worried. But I am fine.
This looks more like an order from above to me. Okay, I'm just saying. And speaking of order from above, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President Museveni has embarked on a 6-day trek in the jungle to retrace the steps of his guerrilla fighters when they took over power in 1986. Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. What's the significance of him doing this, considering that he has also refused to let go of power for the last 34 years? I mean, the man is doing the same thing that the previous government did, and he's celebrating his takeover. Are you kidding me? His wife is the Minister of Education. Who does that? She's the First Lady. She's also the Minister of Education in the same country. There's nobody else that could do the job, and he has refused to step down for 34 years. Please. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. You know, my Ugandan people, please educate me. But just looking at the videos of the towns where he stopped during this 6-day trek, I see a lot of underdevelopment. And I'm not talking about in the jungle. I'm talking about the towns that he's visiting.
Entertainers, the elderly and those with connections to the Bush War have been the major beneficiaries of President Museveni's cash envelopes. In many trading centers he has passed, residents have openly asked him for money, a request he has hid to.
You know, I'm sorry, but it looks like he's bribing them instead of developing their towns. Oh, by the way, I don't believe that Museveni can walk non-stop for 6 days. I'm just saying, no offense, he's just But again, you guys know I don't watch. Guess what? I'm just giving it a real. Before I sign out, first of all, this nice outfit was sent to me by a viewer and a friend. Thank you so much, mommy. I love you. Thank you so much. Also, it's a new year and I made a video on January 1st about how to make this the best year of your life. And I'll put the link in the description below. You guys have to watch that video. Let me know what you think because I want to know if I need to make more videos like that or not. Also, in my last episode, I talked about a Ghanaian pastor who bathed in the church and gave the water to his members to drink. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this man came out to say that it's not real. I mean, what he did was real. Yeah, he bathed in the water and gave people to drink, but he said that he's not a pastor and that he was shooting a movie. He said it's a movie which is yet to be released. He also said that he's doing this as his way of educating people about fake pastors who make them do crazy things. So I thought I should let you guys know about that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to. Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. I'm really excited about this new year. Happy New Year once again. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Until next time, I'm gonna see you later. Peace out.